we've seen in many situations on a smaller scale, but this is changing how we operate. Businesses are failing, industries are failing. Industries that have been a part of our culture for a combined 200 years are struggling to survive. Right? They're having to put Leno on at 10 o'clock. Right? These companies cannot fight the idea of this new media. Then they're trying to reshape themselves to fit into this idea of new media. And the fact is, you can watch movies on your Xbox 360, right? You can watch movies on your iPhone. The media is now a part of our world. It is a part of where we are, who we are, and when we look at this, right, the movable type that Gutenberg invented to create the printing press that was so revolutionary, that sent this world in a tailspin that allowed people to then have access to information that they didn't have access before. All right? Changed the way people operate. People learn. No longer they rely upon the Catholic Church for information. This is the same concept. We're looking at a technology that, Dr. Mann, can you do me a huge favor? In my bag up there is a wireless remote. Can you grab it? I only have 20%. This is cool. Hey, it's not a really dependent upon quality. Getting back to the energy problem. Anyway, getting back to the point. This piece of technology and things like it are transforming the way we operate. And as we move forward, understanding this and understanding its potential, right? Understanding Twitter, understanding social networking. Not just update where you're at for lunch, but using it in a manner of how to connect with experts around the world and help educate yourself. Reach out to those who understand more than you do. That's where these technologies will become pivotal in our understanding of the future. So as we look 5 years out, what are we going to see? Well, one of the things we're going to see is this technology. It's called 6th Sense. It's developed at MIT. It's in progress right now. And it was invented by this gentleman. He's Indian born. And what he's done is he's taken a lot of the technologies that you were accustomed to, and he's detethered from this device or from a laptop, right? With his hands, a simple a simple mirror, his camera, and a cell phone, and these colored tips, he's able to recreate a computer on a simple wall. As you can see here, he's able to take a map, like what a Google Maps on a computer. He's able to manipulate it. Right? You're taking technologies that are becoming, here, he's taking a picture with his finger, just using hand gestures and taking a picture. Right? So a lot of technologies we're used to on those MacBooks. This is where we're going to see in the next 5 years. We're going to see technology becoming removed from its tethered state, where we're dependent upon a plug, we're dependent upon devices, and they're a part of us. Right? Here you can see the creator being able to edit and manipulate the devices. It's not transformed in the sense that here's a whole groundbreaking new technology. It's just allowing us the freedom to access information on our own